Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, reading, and I'm going to use my Star Dragons Oracle cards to start us out. If you're interested in any of the cards I'm using, please feel free to check out the links down below. All right, so what is Capricorn struggling with? What's going on with Capricorn, and who needs to hear a message? Struggling with understanding, looking at both sides. Sometimes that's hard to do. Sometimes we have tunnel vision. We have those blinders on and we're just feeling like our way is the right way, or, you know, it's one particular way. What do you need to look at? Vision, contemplating the future. Energies coming in. We have space, and let's pull one more. We have choice, understanding consequences. A lot to do with choices, right? Understanding both sides, seeing where you want to go with that, and understanding the consequences if you choose this or you choose that. If you choose to not look at both sides, or you choose to look at both sides. All right, let's see. Let's use... All right, these are my Gilded Tarot Royale. That's those right there. All right. We had the Page of Cups came out reversed. What else we got going on with Capricorn struggling with? All right. So that goes good with that. We've got the Fool. Oh, we've got the Moon. Clarity. Yeah. Three of Wands. Okay. So we have struggling with looking at both sides. Sometimes when we're hurt by something, or someone's really hurt us, we're not really understanding their point of view. That did they mean to hurt us? Were they trying to express something in one way and we received it in another way? Sometimes there's that misunderstanding with that, especially like if you do text messages, like one person may say something, but because you don't have that meaning, or you're not facing that person, like you'll take it a different way. So I feel like there was definitely a misunderstanding about something. Could have to do with money. Gertrude. Could have to do with money. It could just have to be with, it could just be a choice that you want to make. Maybe it's moving on to a new job. Maybe it's starting a new career. Maybe it's doing a side hustle. Maybe it has something to do with money. And maybe you're thinking, okay, if I stay at this job and I keep doing this, then this is what's going to happen. Or if I move on, this is what's going to happen. So I feel like whatever that situation is that you're dealing with, is to look at your choices, understanding consequences, if you stay, if you go. Lot of thinking going on here. What do you need to focus on? Contemplating the future. Where do you want to go from here? What is it? What is your end goal, right? You may be confused, and maybe that's why you're contemplating the future, and maybe that's why that came up reversed, is because you're trying to figure out, where do I want to go? Where do I want to be? What does the next year look like? What does the next 5 years, 10 years? What is it that I want to accomplish for myself? Asking yourself those questions. Sometimes we just kind of roll with things and we just kind of keep going with things, and that we don't really take the time to sit and think about, what do I want to accomplish from this? Where do I want to go? If it's a relationship with a person and you're trying to see their side, kind of look at, okay, do I want to resolve this? Do I want to move forward? Do I want to have closure? Do I want to understand their side, or do I not really care? like asking yourself those questions. All right, so future energies, we have understanding consequences. I feel like it's a lot of understanding and learning about something, and Eight of Cups moving on, bringing in that change. And I feel like it's not questioning yourself and your direction. I feel like it's not wavering in your choice and your decision, because I feel like you're taking a lot of time to figure out what it is that you want to do. And I feel like that's definitely a smart thing. You're not just jumping into something. You're figuring out, do I want to understand both sides? Do I want to look at both sides? Right? Where do I want to go with this? Having that clarity. All right. And then these are my Tarot Grand Lux. A lot of thinking going on here for you. Thinking and understanding. And I feel like sometimes I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, and I can definitely understand, like I can definitely be stubborn about things. And I feel like the older that I get, the more that I understand, okay, I have to see things from that other person's perspective, or I have to look at this differently and see how this is going to affect me, right? I have to look at all of those things. I feel like it's sort of relieving that Nine of Swords. It's relieving that anxiety. It's relieving that pressure. Seeing what's stressing me, seeing what's bothering you. What are those things? And I feel like this is, again, is being stubborn, because we have the King of Pentacles is somebody who can be stubborn, right? And time to let go, but then move forward, right? Tens are completions. But I almost see, like, I feel like this represents, like I said, there was a lot of thinking going on, a lot of analyzing, a lot of processing. So a lot of that is going on. And then once you figure that out, then you're able to move on, that you're able to say, okay, I have a clear head. I know my vision. I know where I want to go. I'm understanding this situation. I know what I want from this. And now I can move on. These are my energy oracles. So we're going to grab hostilities. Is there hostilities? Do you want to work through those hostilities? Is there that energy going on here? We have adjacent possibilities. What are the other possibilities, right? Understanding consequences. If you open this door, what does that mean? If you open that door, if you close this door, if you close that door, right? Everything that's going on. Looking at it from all sides. All right, we're going to get a wisdom oracle. Wisdom oracle for this reading. To be fair, being fair to yourself, being fair. Like this whole situation, I feel like it's being fair to this whole situation, seeing all sides and being fair to yourself as to where do you want to go with this? What do you want to have happen? All right, we're going to get a spirit animal oracle to close this out. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. I feel like it's, I feel like this one too. Time to heal. I feel like it's bring a gentle touch to be understanding for all sides and all situations. Like I said, like for me personally, sometimes I can be stubborn and like frustrated, but it's like kind of stepping back and like calming down, like not creating hostilities. Like the opposite, obviously bring a gentle touch is opposite to hostilities and being aggressive. And that if you feel that it's being aggressive or making you angry, that you step away and you say, okay, let me just calm down, let me think about this, let me process this, let me look at this, so that it doesn't turn into something bigger or something that not only do you have to deal with the original situation, but you have to deal with the aggressiveness maybe that has gone on. Just something to think about and something to look at. A lot of emotions going on here, a lot of feelings going on here. We went from the 9 to the 10 of Swords, so I feel like it's going to be that completion and that progress. But it's something that's going to take some time, but I feel like it's learning a lot, definitely. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.